So what are we doing? What's this about?
You are rating iconic 90s things
Why?
from best to worst.
I'm Rob. I'm content manager and various other things at Split Pixel. Some people say I'm the heart of the company, but I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Was that an okay answer? Do I show what it is? It's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air starring Will Smith. This is the first one, so I'll just pop it in a sort of neutral position because I don't know what else is going to come up. Like 3 years? 4, 3.5. Yes, that many. Oh, this is the Titanic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, which is a very long film. Do you know the boat takes like an hour to sink? It's like so long, like it crashes really early. So it's quite poor. It takes forever. That's a great question. What do you think it means to be a content manager?
I'm not the one being interviewed.
Well, it means that I am responsible for content in all of its forms. My role is to be responsible for content in all of its various forms. Being a content manager means being responsible for all different kinds of content across web and marketing, from a strategy point of view all the way through to a delivery point of view, writing and planning and all things content. I manage that. This one is AOL Instant Messenger, which was actually a pretty good instant messaging platform. I'm gonna pop it a little bit further up. What's next? Because content is good, people sometimes like to read it. Search engines like to read it even more. No one likes to read the same thing twice, be they human or search engine. So that's why uniqueness is important. If you didn't have content, you'd have nothing on your website. Obvious. This one is Tamagotchis. Never had a Tamagotchi. I had a knockoff one that had like 9 different animals inside it. One was a dinosaur. It was a poor knockoff. So this Tamagotchi really just brings back memories of neglect. So I'll pop it there. Just a general cheerful disposition and a knack for using words good. Being from a background in journalism and SEO copywriting, I bring a lot of knowledge and experience and wisdom and skills in writing and understanding content and what it looks like and where it goes, how you bridge the gap between search requirements and design requirements and meet in a place where everyone is happy and their website is good. Yes. Okay, this is 3D Pinball Space Cadet, which you used to get on your old Windows computer. It was pretty good. It was a good pinball game, very pre-internet. So I'm going to put this squarely in the middle. Definitely doing this. Next question. The best part about my job is that it's close to my house. The best part about my job, I think, would have to be the team. There's not too many people here, which I like, but everyone is good at the things that they do. We deliver really good things, and it's a creative environment, it's nice, it's friendly, it's positive. No one ever gets upset or argues, and we always have a lovely time. The worst part of my job is definitely doing this. This one is floppy disks. There's a little pile of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be 10.5 megabytes of storage or thereabouts.
Nerd.
I said all thereabouts. Floppy disks were fine. They were big, you'd never lose them like underneath a chair. I'm gonna say they're okay.
What have you lost underneath a chair?
A USB stick. You're talking content, not trees. Evergreen would be content that is always good, whereas in the moment would be content that's just kind of good right now. And they're both good for different reasons, really. It's good to have evergreen things because you don't have to change them. Changing things takes time. In the moment content, it's reactive, it's great, it's fun. You're in the zeitgeist, you're part of the conversation. All content is good content, apart from bad content. Give me this one. Wasn't he involved in some sort of scandal of some kind? I think he said some like derogatory comments, so I'm just going to screw that one up.
Okay. You gonna say who it was?
No. Oh, that's a really good question. I don't know. There's no one reason why you should choose Split Pixel. You should choose us if we're the right agency for you. And we're not going to find that out until we understand who you are and what you're about. And that's something that we consider to be really important. We don't just hand you an agency card with a list of rates off it. If you need something from us, we'll understand what that is and we'll figure out different solutions to make that happen and work out the best way for you to be able to afford to make that happen. We're very approachable and we're very helpful and we're very transparent and honest, and we generally get excited about things. You should choose us because you've talked to us and we get you. That is my answer. This one is Mr. Blobby, a curious fellow. I have no strong feelings about him one way or the other. He's going square in the middle, and I'm going to rearrange some things accordingly to put him in the middle. Stay tuned till the end to find out the order. My hobbies definitely include ordering things from best to worst. This one is Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo. It's not my favourite Mario Kart. I prefer Mario Kart 64, quite like Mario Kart 8. Again, no real strong feelings one way or the other about Super Mario Kart. Pop it here and readjust. It's better than that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Lovely. Good content is content that's relevant for what you're trying to do. Good content is also spelled properly. The last one is Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is good. I like it. It's a good film. It's got dinosaurs. For that reason, I'm going to put it going from worst to best. In 9th place, the Titanic. Too long, rubbish. You know how it's going to end. The boat sinks. In 8th place, Sad Memories of Childhood. In 7th place, Mr. Blobby. There's not much more to say about him. You can go. 6th place, Windows Pinball. Fine, fairly neutral. It's okay. 5th, Super Mario Kart. Good. It was the foundations for something bigger, and for that reason, it sits in the middle. In 4th place, the humble floppy disk. I've got no problem with him. He had a good life away. 3rd, Fresh Prince, Will Smith. Gooder in the 90s than today. 2nd place, Jurassic Park. Good, I like it. I don't like the new ones quite as much. They were a bit silly. Fine. In 1st place, I don't really know why I put this one in 1st place. It seems kind of arbitrary, but I like it. I think it reminds me of a simpler time.
Say something about the importance of communication online.
It's going really well so far. This is great content.